This is City Defense Z. It's a combination of a management defense style game. Effectively, there are two components. There is this area out here. This is where we are going to be faced with some zombies, and then we have our base in this section. And what we need to do is we need to build up a production facility, I suppose, in order to try and build up a bunch of defenses and defend the wall. Right. What do we have in order to do that? Well, we've got a couple of buildings down here, which we are going to deploy. At the present moment, we've only got ammo, barracks, and barracks. You'll note, by the way, that there are different levels of buildings here. Let's get ammunition over there, and then let's get some level 1 barracks there, and let's get some level 2 barracks. Cool, we've got some more stuff to place, and we'll place another level 1 and a level 2 there. Now, up in the top left-hand corner, we've got our resources, we've got our soldiers, we've got our resource, we've got our food, we've got ammunition, we've got research points, and we have got population. All of that is very, very important. We've also got another factory here, which I'm going to plop down there, I think. Cool. Now, here's the thing. Once we have 3 factories of any specific level together, clustered, like we are about to do right now, we can actually level that factory up into a level 2 facility. Why does this matter? It will become very important in just a little bit. We've spent all of the stuff that we can. Let's turn our attention to the wall and defensive capabilities. So, in order to place down a soldier, we are going to need to utilize a soldier. Boom. That's gonna decrease. It's gonna decrease this number, but increase this number. We can sort of place the soldiers randomly across the entire area. I think that's fine. We can only have up to, what is it? Well, we can only have 11 more. We only have the capacity for 11 more, even though we've got the space for additional ones. If we want to get more soldiers, then we need to build more barracks. If we want to get more resources, we build more factories. If we want to get more food, this is a bit more complicated, but we basically build more fields. Either way, it's not necessarily the end of the world. Let's get some more. Ooh, look at this, by the way. Each and every time we place a soldier, there is a chance we get a higher level soldier, because much like how buildings work, we also can combine soldiers into different sort of like tiered defenders. So there we go. That's a level 2 soldier. That's a level 2 soldier just sort of by natural, by default. Cool. All right. Everybody is placed down. I think that is pretty darn good. We have got a day phase, and then we will go into a night phase in just a second. There's a little sort of countdown timer up at the top here. What else have we got going on? Oh, yeah, we've got wall HP. Things are going to loot, things are going to be over if this wall falls. There's also an airfield over here, and this airfield is basically here because we need to survive at least 15 days in order to fix this plane and get out of here. There's a couple of other mechanics which I will talk about as we go, but for now, let's end the day and see what the night has in store for us. Now, it's just the first night. I'm not really anticipating anything too challenging, but we will see what happens. There's also 2, like, mobile turret things that are on the wall there, which will quite helpfully and handily assist my soldiers in their destructive capabilities. Cool. All right, what has happened here in the main factory? Well, we have the opportunity to collect some resources, which is absolutely something that I am going to do. It is worth noting, by the way, we got 15 ammunition. This is what gives us ammunition, these ammunition factories. 15 ammunition from you, 15 ammunition from you, and we got 40 ammunition from this one. Now, that's not actually good. I mean, it's a bad trade. So we want to try and keep as many sort of like level 1 buildings as we possibly can, but at the same time, if we are going to be filling up this entire space with buildings, which is a possibility, dare I say a probability, we want to make sure that we are leaving ourselves options for upgrades as and when we go. Right, soldiers, yep, I would love some more soldiers, and I would also love some more resources. We don't actually have that many resources right now, so I think I will just take the opportunity to get another factory down. Houses, yep, we still have additional population to go before we need to do anything about that. So I think let's just get a couple of soldiers placed down. I don't want to combine any soldiers yet at the moment. We want to keep our options open. I'm also going to need more ammunition for a bunch of stuff. Mines, for example, we can buy mines, and we can also buy bits of wall. Bits of wall, we place them down like so, for example. The mine, we can place down like so, and it just operates like a mine. It is more expensive than... It's more expensive for walls than it is for mines, and it's more expensive for mines than it is for soldiers. But soldiers obviously can be reused, and in the sense that we, a mine is a single trigger, so that's just something that we need to consider. Food, we're growing food. You can see there's a little sort of meter over there. Oh, there's some big boys here. Soldiers, by the way, do not. Oh, you're ranged. Okay, that's not cool. Well, you got exploded on the mine, so that was actually quite good placement. But soldiers will die, and if they die, it's not like they can respawn. We have to be serious about how we treat that. So, what am I going to get? I'm going to get 10 and 25. Okay, 15, 15, 40. That's okay. That puts me up to the capacity to build 23 soldiers. I think I'm not too displeased with this at the moment. It's fine. I would like to get a house or two. Let's get 2 houses down here. I really need some more factories. So what I can do is I can hit it with a reroll. It doesn't really help us that much because, I mean, I think the cheapest building is 25. It's 25 points anyway, 25 resources anyway, so we're not really going to be in with a chance to do anything good there. Let's just keep on getting some more soldiers. We might as well go up to our cap. Oh, actually, I tell you what, I just increased my cap, didn't I? Right. Nice and spaced out. We're not combining anybody yet. Don't worry. We're not combining anybody yet, but that's fine. We'll get to that point. So, every day, my soldiers consume 1 food. And we have 40 soldiers out on the field at the moment, so yeah, we are going to need to increase our food production. But thankfully, over the course of a couple... Thank you very much. Over the course of a couple of days, our food does grow, and I think we should have enough to make it all work and fit together. I guess we'll see. Right, I really would like to focus on factories, so great timing there, video game, that's for sure. Let's build you here. I can't build anything else. That is so annoying. I literally can't build anything else. Well, we don't have a choice, but we'll sort of press on. Gives me an opportunity to collect more resources, I suppose, and I'm not really concerned about anything here. You explode, and you don't actually take out any of my soldiers, which is great. Okay, the farm crop is ready. We are going to collect that. Boom, that gives us 270 food. We can't actually increase the number of fields that we have. I mean, we can, but we can't. I'll explain in a little bit. Anyway, pick up the ammo, pick up the soldiers, pick up the factory stuff here. Yeah, let's get... factory down there, beautiful, and that at least gives us something. These are only level 2 buildings. That's a level 2 barracks, a level 2 lab. Let's hit it with a reroll. See what we've got. Ammunition. Yep, I'll get ammo there. Good. That's fine. And that's it. I mean, I do need ammo. Ammo is good to get. It's maybe not as good as this stuff over here, but it's at least something. So that's nice. And I think we are happy with that. I mean, in order to increase our population a little bit more, we're going to need to get more housing. But for now, I think we're okay. I will collect some additional resources, which we occasionally get from zombie corpses. We also have like a little fighter jet that we can use to bomb the enemy, but it costs us a little bit of extra ammunition. So hence why it's really good to do. Right, we can trade resources if I want to. I cannot trade any of these things. That is a miserable deal, but occasionally the trader comes along, and the trader did indeed choose today to decide to visit me, which is a bit of an annoyance, but it's fine, I suppose. Let's build this here. Nice. And then build this here as well. So we will set up something. I do want to get a lab down, but I'm not quite to the point where I feel confident enough to do that. Yeah, I mean, look, in the early stages of the game, I feel like we're just building up to critical mass, right? We need to... Oh, look, see, my soldiers have started to die. That's not exactly ideal, but you're not going to be replenished. We are going to have to... we're going to have to think very carefully about what we do. We did lose a singular soldier, so let's get a replacement punted into there somewhere. Sure. Good. Lots of resources. Very nice. Very nice. I will build this. If I build this here, it will combine. I don't want to combine if I can avoid it. It's probably a good thing to try and avoid. So we'll build that there. And do I want to build that there? I really quite like a level 1 lab. Okay, well, we get 3 barracks. Well, I guess that forces my hand. I would love the opportunity to build houses. Don't have that opportunity yet. Love the opportunity to build labs so that I can explain what's going on with labs. But alas, not happening. Right, let's get a whole bunch of walls. I want to build I want to build lots of walls, and I at least want to start the process of getting this area set apart from the others. That's good. I don't have any more resources to spend on soldiers, but that's okay. I'm already at capacity anyway. It looks like the zombies are going to... They are going to attack the walls in some cases, but in most cases, it looks like they're going to just try and walk to the end of the walls. That being said, when they do get close enough, it looks like they decide to attack the walls. That's fine. Right. Yoink all of that. Yoink all of that. Yoink all of that. That's pretty darn good. Ammo. Yep, we'll build that here. Very nice. Don't want to build any more ammo. I would love to build a lab. Yes. So a lab works kind of similarly to how a field works. We collect lab points, or we do the research in order to collect lab points, and these basically persist across different runs. So let's get you over there. Let's get a whole bunch of additional walls. I'm thinking that I want to build walls out from here. I mean, I know it's hardly... is that level? That's not level. That's fine. We can change that. Thankfully, we can reposition. We can't reposition buildings, but we can reposition soldiers if we want to. So that might be something that I do. I mean, a level 2 boy. Let's get you into the middle. Let's move you up. Move you up. You know, there's pretty much no reason not to have, I guess, all of our troops on the front line. Again, you know, we can combine. And if we do combine, maybe I should combine the back lines. Because, I mean, I've got resources, right? I don't have a huge number of resources, but so we can do... That's 2 level 2s, and if we combine to there, that gets us a level 3. And we've already saved ourselves a bunch of population. That's quite nice. Let's put you in the center here. We need to make sure that my high tier guy... I think you do have ever so slightly more range, but it's not a crazy amount. That's the thing. Get more ammunition. Build it here. Yeah, I mean, I basically want to combine these two into here. This one into here. I mean, yeah, just put it there. It's fine. We got plenty of space. Plenty of space. Ooh, it's going to cost me 300 resources, and we can get it leveled up. So the only real reason that I should want to combine is if I don't have the appropriate amount of space, which is fine. The wall is coming together quite nicely. Let's go into the night. Let's see what the night has in store for us. Now, is the wall going to be tested tonight? No, I don't think so. In an ideal world, I think we probably want to set up like a double wall with a little gap of mines in the middle. Yep, a rambler. Okay, you're just going to ramble across here. That's fine. Thank you very much. I don't know what you're saying. I don't particularly care. All I care about is doing my best to defend this little base. Right, loads and loads of soldiers. We got oodles of soldiers. We got loads of capacity. It's really quite nice. Right, I would like to combine, but I'm not going to combine. I'm going to build here, and then we're going to build here, and then we're going to build here if we need to, so that's okay. The lab, level 2 lab, yep, I will punt this down there as well. That's good. Look at how slowly this research is going. It's taken its sweet time, but it'll be worth it. Let's hit it with a little reroll. Barracks or ammo. Ammo is level 2, so I can't actually build it. Barracks I would dearly love to build, but I don't want to combine anywhere. So maybe I build up here? Yeah, I mean, look, we're going to have to combine at some point, right? You know what? Maybe let's combine now, because I've got plenty of soldiers. So let's combine there. It saves us a little bit of space. We get a little bit of a merge up. That's nice. Soldiers, walls. What do I want to build? I want to build walls. Build walls. Yep. Let's get that placed over there. We got a big soldier at the back here. Let's get 2... Oh, that was a level 3 soldier by default. Can we combine? I mean, it's a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky to do, because I will be reducing the number of soldiers that I have available. But that's a level 4 soldier right there, and it looks like you've got a minigun, so I think we can operate quite effectively there. I do still need 10 more soldiers in order to pad out my lines. The level 4 soldier, by the way, is got a flamethrower, so the idea of getting up to that level is quite nice indeed. Very, very excited about that prospect. We're almost to the point where we've got a full wall. I like the idea of having a sort of a gap on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we have a gap on purpose, then that means that the zombies will naturally want to come a certain direction. And so if we can make that gap over here, I would be pretty happy with that. We can trade 167 food for 32 research points. That's a great deal as far as I can see, because we've got plenty of food. We've got food coming out the wazoo. So we should probably do something with it. Right, barracks are fine. Factory production is a little bit low. I'm a little bit unimpressed with that. Lab, barracks. I don't like any of these. That's a level 2, that's a level 2. I mean, if I can get a level 1, or even 2 level 1s, that would be better. Ammo, yep, I'm interested in ammo. We'll build this here. So we can combine to here, and then combine to here. And, well, look, we're going to need... This is our ammo area anyway. This is our barracks area. This is our factory area. This is our house area. And this is our research area. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Lab's going to go there. Factory, I'd love to not combine if I can avoid it. So let's build you up there. Cool. Really want to build those. Really want to build those. It's fine, though. Right. Let's buy some more walls. Absolutely. Good discipline. Very good discipline. I am going to get some more soldiers. That's a level 2 soldier as well. That takes us up to a good place. We need... In fact, we need 13 more soldiers in order to hit maximum population. I've got 156 in storage, so that's great. That's really, really good. We got plenty of food as well. I just need more ammo, really. That's what I need. I feel like I need more ammo and more resources. Oh, that's some ranged units there. Not a fan of those guys. That's a little bit annoying. I also don't think that they're going to be... I don't think that they're going to have any issues with mines if I was to place mines. So that is something that we really do need to consider. Flying units. Right, pick up the ammo. Yoink the ammo. Factory. Yep, let's get another factory over there. House. Do I need another house? No, not today. What I think we need today is just more soldiers. Yeah. Let's not combine soldiers. Let's get pure quantity. Pure quantity up to the point... Oops. Up to the point where we hit our max capacity. And then when we hit our max capacity, then we can think about combining. For example, I mean, that will go... There we go. That'll save us 2 people, and then we punt 2 more in there, and that saves us 1. Yeah, so there's definitely, like, a lot of optimizations to be made here. But it will cost us... It will cost us a bit. Nice. Okay. So that basically runs me out of ammunition. It's fine. Get another lab. Get the lab there. So we can combine these 2 to here. These 2 to here. So we've got a roadmap for that. We'll get you over there. That's fine. Anything else that I want to build right now? Nope. Nothing else. This is a level 3 house, by the way. That's pretty good. Be nice if I could see, like, how many resources we actually got from each and every individual house. But unfortunately... That is not the case. We can see the levels, but not the amount of resources that we get. Right. I think we really need to be much more disciplined about ammunition. Yeah, I think we need to go all in on... If it's not an ammunition or a factory building, we need to just ignore it. We need to ignore it. Right. Where can I build without... Yeah, I can build up here without combining. We're going to reroll. Yep. Oh, that is so miserable. Well, you know what? I'm not going to spend it. I'm just not going to spend it. I'll just keep the resources for now, and we'll just deal with the consequences. Right. How confident do I feel? I mean, I feel like I should get some more soldiers. We'll do a little bit of combining, but not too much. There we go. Now we can fix this side up, because it's looking very, very strong. That's a level 3 banger, by the way. Right there, that's pretty good. And that takes me completely out of ammo, and that gets me, yeah, that gets me kind of close to where I need to be. Good. Good. Nice. Okay, insufficient ammunition. We've got a lot of level 2 soldiers here. A lot of level 2 soldiers. Feeling really quite good about that. Ammo-wise, we're not doing too badly. Let's end and let's see. Now, we are going to run into... I was going to say food issues, but I think we might be in Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at you, your little minigun there. We are going to run into some issues. I think I need to booby-trap this area first. Yep. That's definitely a priority for me. Yep, hold the line. That's fine. Well, you did a fine job. Critical update, melting ice floats, ancient infections, altering nearby zombies. Uh-oh. That is suggesting that we might be up against some more foes, which I am less than thrilled about. Right there, it's good. So we're not to the point where we can combine yet. It's fine. Let's go for reroll factories. That's what I'm after. That's good. And a level 2 factory. Sure. I'll build that. Where do I want to build that? Here? Yeah, I'll build that in there because it's the only area that we can build a level 2 factory where it's not going to combine. Plus, if I build a regular factory in here, we can automatically get a level 3, which is going to save us a bunch of space. And I would not be against that. Right. I think we're going to need to buy some mines. I also want to get some mortars, machine guns. I need 200 ammo in order to get that. So that should be fine. Right. I feel like 3 mines will be enough. I'm also going to start the process of buying more walls. We can't buy much, but we can buy a few. Right. Let's maybe do some strategic walling. I'm just thinking, right? I'm just thinking. Let's start the process of getting this in place. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. There we go. Food, by the way. Forgot to harvest that food earlier, but it's fine. Right, so you're going to head on in this way. If they don't hit the mines, that's great. But if they do hit the mines, then that's fine because they're there to be exploded. And, you know, the cost may be 10 ammunition, but, you know, the thought process is that we're going to be able to produce a little bit more than that over the course of time. Now, we have reached day 14, and apparently we get to choose a specialist. We can choose military group, soldier damage plus 20%, all soldiers deal increased damage through tactical training, or research collection plus 50%, enhanced research point generation through scientific expertise. I'm going to take military grouping. I think that is what we're after. There's a nice little perk that goes over here now. And, very importantly, we have unlocked the ability to do expeditions. So, there's 3 different types of expeditions that we can undertake. We have got 50 power. I don't know what sets our power level at the moment. Not sure. Expedition power 50. Oh, I see. It's just you. So if we get more specialists, presumably, over the course of time, then we can get more expedition power. Now, there's potential rewards here. It does cost us a few resources to send, and it's going to cost us some ammunition as well. So we're effectively sacrificing our present defensive capabilities in order to perhaps get something 7 days down the line. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'll gamble with it. No guarantees that it'll work out, but that's okay. We can, in theory, get some additional expeditions if we get some additional expedition leaders. We're not to that point yet, so it's fine. Yeah. I can build this here. Yeah. I'm being disciplined. I'm being very, very disciplined. I am just building ammunition and factory buildings. I'd love to build that. I can't build it. It's fine. House. I will build a house. We'll build a house down there. That's fine, because it's only going to cost me 15 resources to get. And then let's turn our attention to what is going on over here. Now, I think we need to buy at least a few mines, at least a few troopers as well. We need some more cannon fodder for the front line, basically. Level 2 is cannon fodder, to be fair. I'm just curious, is this mine gonna explode and damage my troops? I worry that it might. Right, we'll start the process of filling in this wall over here. It's not like this area is much better defended, it's just different. I'm glad that we got 200 soldiers, though. That is great news. I mean, fantastic. If we need to start spamming them down, we absolutely can. Also, the range of my sort of wall turrets... The range of my wall turrets is fine, but I think we're just, like, on the edge of the wall turret range. Which is not necessarily the end of the world, right? Not necessarily the end of the world, but it does make me think, maybe I should be placing these soldiers, you know, closer closer to the wall. Maybe I should move everything back by a couple of blocks. I mean, I don't want to end up hemming myself in too much, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Right, spent a good chunk of the day doing that, but I think that's actually going to make a pretty big difference. We don't have an unlimited amount of time to make all of these changes, so let's go and get done what we need to get done. Expedition, it is 2 out of 7 days. Good. We're almost, I think we need to survive, yeah, 1 more night, and that will put us in a nice position. Barracks? Nope, I am not focusing on barracks. Move? I don't really want to move, to be honest. I think we will just chill out. I think that's fine. Right, let's buy some more walls. I think we're going to invest in a lot of walls today. And let's see if we can try and fill in these gaps. I think that is a worthy marker of our progress. And then let's end the day. Now, of course, it is going to mean that everybody is going to be able to theoretically start shooting a little bit later. Because we do have this second wall over here. But I think it's for the best. I still kind of like the fact that we have got an open area here. I mean, I did see one zombie get past. We can pick up boosters, by the way. Occasionally from... Oh, thank you very much. I don't want to fight tougher zombies. I want to keep going. This is fine. Yeah, we can occasionally pick up boosters from zombies in the night. We've got the plane. The plane is in a good position, which is nice. Right, what do I want to do right now? That is the real question. Decent amount of ammo, but I definitely could do with more. This is becoming slightly sort of spatially limited in terms of what we can build and where. A lab, yeah, I mean, I like the idea of getting another lab, to be honest. Let's get this lab in here. And then that factory, that's quite a lot. We'll punt this over there. That's a few more people to play around with. I think I want to get some more walls. Good. I think I want to get some more soldiers. Yeah. Let's not worry too much about combining. Let's just worry about getting... Okay, that's not really what I was going for. But I have combined a few, and that's fine. We're okay with that. I need to get some more mines over here. Mines here are very well protected. We're going to seal this area off at some point. But for now, I kind of like the fact that everybody is just coming to the center. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. That will combine. Let's not combine, because I want to keep the soldiers here. I need more of them. I need more soldiers. I need as many soldiers as I can possibly get. How are we doing food-wise? We're almost to the point where we have grown enough food. Let's see. It's weird, their behavior. I want to see where they end up going, because that will determine how we end up handling the situation. What's the booster that we got? Ah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I can't... Ooh! Have you gotten through the wall there? You didn't end up getting through the wall, but a couple of walls did end up going down. Not ideal. Absolutely not ideal at all. Seems like there's going to be some more different types of zombies coming at me. Not enthusiastic about that prospect. It's good, though. It's good. It's fine at the moment. We're in an okay position. If I could focus on some more factories, that would be great. I don't want to combine, though. I really don't want to combine if I can avoid it. I want to keep the option of combining open, but not to combine. That's okay. Build that over there. Factory. Build that there. And, I mean, I'm going to have to combine. I'm going to have to combine some of these things soon, right? Barracks, houses. Nah, not going to build. Not going to build any of that nonsense. Not going to build any of that nonsense. Right. It's pretty much just ammo that we need now. It's the ability to scale up our operation here. So, let's build a bunch of walls. Here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. I mean, we can't rotate the walls, so we can't place them out this way. But we can always have, like, a little... We can always, like, make a tighter gap, right? Like, we can always have a gap like this. So something like that, for example. Oh, look, they rotate automatically. That's quite helpful. So then if we move this to here. There we go. How's that? That's looking pretty darn good. That's not looking too bad at all. Do I want a gap that large? I almost feel like I want a slightly smaller gap. Yeah. So we still need to invest quite a lot to get out to the other side. We'll buy a couple of mines. Put the mines here. Because there was a few penetrations into this area. But at least now we've got the option. Do I want to put people in here? Probably not. But if I have spare soldiers to put down, we might as well put them into that area. For now, though, let's just roll with what we've got. And let's see how the enemy decides to attack. Yeah, some of them definitely just want to go for the walls. They're really, really hungry for the walls. And that's fine. Okay, some of them did get through, but that's okay. That's just one layer of defenses. We've still got a second layer of defense to go. These bloater guys, they're quite large, but that's okay. Okay, so the front wall is taking a little bit of a pounding semi-regularly. So that's fine. Mortars, I really would love to unlock mortars, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that in my present build or in the current map. It's fine. We'll go as far as we can here, I think. That's the vibe. Right. Walls, mines, what do I want to do? I mean, we need to get more walls. I need to get more walls. Need to get repairing on some of these walls. Do I want to repair this side? I kind of do, but I also feel like if I just constantly get into the process of repairing this side. I mean, I only added literally one wall to this area. That's not good. Let's get some more. It's not what I'm aiming for, video game. I want just normal people, normal bodies to soak up the vibes. Right, a few more walls, great. That'd be good. How's our expedition doing? 5 out of 7 days. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Right, move, barracks, ammo. Yep, I will get ammo here. I will not get any barracks because we don't need them, quite frankly. Ammo, yep, we'll build there. Factory, this is... At some point, I am going to have to combine. And I'm getting closer to having to do that. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. And that's the main thing. Looks like, by the way, that we keep our boosters anytime a zombie dies. Or anytime a zombie dies with a special cardboard box on them or a wooden box on them, we get some bonuses. And it looks like we keep them and they persist overnights, which is quite handy. Right. It's good, though. This is very, very good. It would be really nice if I had some firepower that wasn't just soldier cannons. But, hey, what can I say? It's working out. I mean, we only took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... A couple of walls there is damaged. The one on the corner there, too. Right, labs are done. How much do we get? We get 5 research points from a level 1 lab. Okay, so we got about, what? 5, 10, 15... Cool. Yeah, so we got a decent amount. And then the second, the level 2 factories coming along, too. Ammo, good. Level 1 ammo. Yeah, I can't avoid this any longer, can I? No, I can. I absolutely can. That there, and a reroll. Let's do it. Ooh, a level up, a free level up. I mean, it's not free, it costs 300, but it would allow me to... It would allow me to level this up to... It would allow me to level this up quite a lot. Maybe I should have placed that factory in here, because if I place that factory in here, then we could level this all up, and then I could just punt it all up to... I could get it to a 3, naturally, and then I could punt it up to a 4, but I think now we just go to a 3. It's fine. Cost me 300. I've got the money to burn, so it's fine. Next question is, what can I do with the wall situation? Can I get any progress made? I didn't lose anybody. That's the main thing. Can I get any progress made on this area over here? The answer to that is yes. Quite a lot, actually. Gonna buy a couple of mines. There we go. And then 2 at this side as well, just because I think that we're going to start to see some activity over there. A house. Yeah, you know what? I will combine. I will combine into 2 level 2 houses. That's good, and that gives me a... Well, it resets my ability to build buildings, which is nice, and it increases my population by just a smidgen. So that's good. I really can't escape. I really cannot escape this, can I? Combine. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 level 3s. That's good. And then a level 2 right here, which could be quite easily upgraded to a level 3 in the future. House, yep, let's go up to house level 2. That takes me up to 75 population. And then, you know what? We'll get 1 last soldier because we don't have that much ammo. And then we will end the day phase and see what we have got in the night phase here. Okay. Is it weird that I'm not expecting a huge amount of difficulty tonight? Maybe it's because I placed the mines, and the mines make me feel a little bit more confident. Perhaps unnaturally confident. But they are good. They are really, really good. If only I had sort of more of them. If they were more regularly affordable. Doesn't look like the zombies seem to be going for the corridor. I still haven't used my my strafing run yet, which is a bit of a shame. Ammo, resource for research points for resource. I mean, no, I'm not interested in any of this, to be honest with you. Can I? There we go. Get rid of that. Expeditions. Did we fail? Well, that absolutely sucks. That sucks really hard. So what, we just don't get any bonuses from that? It's a bit of a shame. I feel like we could have done a little bit better, perhaps, on the on that front. Let's build this in here. Good. 'Cause it's level 2. You are almost ready. Sure, combined. Combined to a singular level 2. And we'll get more ammo over here as well. House, it's a level 2 house, so that will become a level 3 house. That will increase our population even more, which is great. It looks like I mean, it is still probably more efficient for us to get level 1 houses. But, I mean, I don't really care that much. We're running out of space, and we need to be spatially aware. Is that a word? Or is that a sentence? Probably. Right. More walls. Great. So, that leaves me with a couple of walls spare. I'm going to get a few more mines just placed down here. Barracks, lab. I mean, I would build the lab. Build the lab down there. Go for a reroll. What do we get? A factory? You know what? Fine. I'll get 2 level 2 factories here. That feels like a decent trade. Ammo. This is it's gonna set the world alight if I do this. So we're just gonna keep on building that over here. Level 1 house, we'll build... didn't mean to build it there, but it's fine. And you can get built over here. This is kind of crazy, but I feel like I've got it all, I've got it all handled, I feel. At least for now. Food-wise, we're still doing A-okay for food. I have not yet got to the point where I need to ration the number of soldiers that I have on the battlefield because of the amount of food that I've got. Although, I feel like we are approaching that point. All of my mines going off. Well, not all of them, but a decent number of them going off. Yoink, take that booster. Which is very nice. Take that booster as well. Very good evening in the sense that I survived. We did lose, I think, 2 soldiers or something, which is not the norm. Thank you very much. I'll take my crop as well. That's very nice. Lots of factory stuff. Lots of ammo. Level 2 factory. Yeah, so we need to build this in here. And then we need to build a factory here. Then a factory here. And we put 1 in the middle, and then it combines into a big one. So that's what we're gonna do. This is just a nightmare here. This is a nightmare. I want to combine, but I don't have to combine yet. So we'll avoid it until the absolute last minute. I would like to get that in there, and then we build a level 1 here, and a level 1 there, and then that'll solidify into a 3, which is quite nice. There's my level 1. Factory level 4 coming right on up. Can I avoid it? I can avoid it for a little bit longer, so that's exactly what we will do. Right, I don't think I can send anybody on an expedition now, apparently. Bit of a shame. Also, walls. Yeah, we took some poundings. We took a bit of a hit there. That is suboptimal. We will replace all of the walls. How How much is that? That's a lot. That's what it is. Right. I am determined to use... There we go. Determined to use the mines. I'm going to spam out a whole bunch of soldiers next time. We can only afford a very, very limited amount of soldiers this time. But I think tomorrow, I'm making the decision. We're going to stop building mines and walls. We're going to take a day off mines and walls. And we're going to try and do... soldiers. Feel like a few more of them would be good. Maybe we can get some combined soldiers as well. Some upgraded soldiers would be quite nice. There we go. A few more boosters to help me out. The vomiting aerial units, very annoying. But it doesn't look like they're going to hit anything that is majorly important. Apart from those walls that I keep trying to keep alive. Vaults are broken into by relentless zombies. Treasures ignored. Wealth means nothing now. This guy is a little bit of a scaremonger. I'm not going to lie. Right. Yoink a bit more research. Good. 388 soldiers. Plenty of soldiers. I mean, oodles and oodles of soldiers. Let's combine here. There we go. We can now have up to 120 soldiers. That's pretty darn good. Let's combine this now. Fine. We got a level 3 building over there. It was taking too long. Let's build that in there. Fine. And a level 2. Yeah, build this here, actually. Yeah, okay, so that's a level 3 ammo factory. We're now starting the process of combining. Is it optimal? No, but we're going to have the opportunity to build more level 1 buildings in a little bit. So, you know, let's not sweat the small stuff here. I need to build this here, and then this there. Barracks. That would be a bad idea. But I could do it, and that would get me across the line. Build that in there then instead, and then I shouldn't have re-rolled. There was no real reason to do that. Let's get this factory in here. That takes us up to a level 4. And then, yeah, consolidate a little bit more. We don't need to consolidate that. We can leave it as is. Yeah, fine. Okay, what do we got? Oh, we level up for 300. That's a pretty good deal. Fine. This is looking chaotic. Chaotic. Right, what did I promise? I promised soldiers, and I promised them by the boatload. Right, so they are going to combine if I just spam them down. If I just spam them down here, they are going to combine. I'm okay with that. We just have to accept there will be soldiers that become upgraded soldiers. And it's no bad thing, actually. Because that will do some good for us, I hope. I just have to hope that the enemies are more susceptible to damage from level 2, 3, and 4 soldiers than they are from level 1 soldiers. The problem is, though, I'm just not convinced that that is actually the case. Also, this side is super, super weak. But I keep seeing all the enemies come to this side, so I keep boosting this side. Although now, kind of thinking, that was a pretty horrific choice, because I've already got a whole bunch of mines over here anyway. They might get through the walls here. They did a little bit. It's fine. Look, I mean, it directs our focus for the next day, where we're just going to spam down soldiers over here. I need to fix the main wall, though. Excuse me, we're not screwed. We're completely fine. We're completely fine. 450 resources, 450 ammo, I should say. That's not bad. Not bad at all. The worst bit is that I need to replace this wall, basically. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a few mines. Yep. And there's mines still over there, so let's leave it there. And then soldiers. Yeah, that's probably not as many as I would have liked, but it is something. So, don't care about houses, don't care about barracks. Let's go for the reroll, the factory, the level 2 factory. Put that down straight away over there, put that down over there. That's fine. Level 1 barracks. I will actually build this here. It will combine into a 3 because it will give me the opportunity to build another... Yeah, another building, which is important. So, that's a decent amount of consolidation. It's not perfect, but I think it is good enough. We don't have any goods to harvest. We're fine. So, very, very heavy on the defenses over on the left side. On the right side, a little bit less so, but we did get mines. So that will at least support us a little bit. Not to mention the fact that we haven't actually taken any damage on our main wall yet. I don't want to jinx it. I feel like I might be jinxing it. But, oh, yeah, you're going to explode. You're going to explode. Yeah, not jinxed it for this round, but I feel like I might be jinxing it in the future. That did end up killing one soldier over here. Little bit annoying, but, I mean, by and large, right, we didn't end up taking that much damage. We're mostly fine. Good. 200 points, by the way, from a level 4 factory, which is great. You know, in terms of, like, footprint-wise, it's optimal to have lots and lots of level 4 factories, or level 5 factories, whatever it is. But, you know, if we have all of the level 1 stuff, we might as well try and spam that down. He says combining, but it's okay. It's fine. Right, house, level 2 house. I'll build that there. That's alright. It's alright. What do you got for me? Let's combine. And let's combine. Sure. I could, if I maybe get the move opportunity, we could do something here. Yeah. Yeah, nice. And level 1, I will put that there. Very good. And that in there. Barracks. Not barracks, a lab. Sure, that's fine. Do I care about barracks? I mean, I really don't care about barracks, to be honest. But I care about unlocking more stuff. Level 2 banger. I need to build in here last. Sure. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's turn our attention to the area that matters. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's not good here. It's not good. Can I just maybe throw caution to the wind, get soldiers? Okay. I mean, that does very little, to be honest. I feel like that does very, very little for what we're actually after. I like the fact that we got a larger force. It's good. It does require more food, but we should be getting more food tomorrow anyway. The problem is there is just such an overwhelmingly large number of zombies now. And the walls... Well, the walls are not going to do very much. Oh, you're throwing big old bricks. We've lost 5 soldiers or so. Probably going to lose more from you exploding. Yep. Lose a few over here. So yeah, we lose about 10, 15 soldiers. Maybe at the end. Just because the walls are a really great way of stopping what's going on. Right, get the resources. We got 540 resources, which is the most that we've got on any given day. I'll take the food. That is great. I gotta buy walls. I have to buy walls. I have no choice. Let's leave an entrance point, but let's leave a very small entrance point. Spam down a few more walls just randomly out here. Buy a few additional mines. It softens the blow, even if it's not by a lot. There we go. Okay, that does not fill me with a great amount of confidence, to be honest. Make sure that our big level 4 boy is just a little bit behind. There we go. Nice big lab. It's annoying that it sets all the resets all the research progress. It's a bit of a shame. Barracks. Don't care. Move. Yeah, I mean... Sure. Combine there. So that's a level 4. I think we're going to get 200 from that one factory, which is a pretty decent amount, to be honest. Let's build you, and then consolidate a little bit. Yep, consolidate over to there a little bit. That's nice. Level 2 barracks. Sure. I know I've gone from not consolidating anything to consolidating everything. But I'm very okay with that, to be honest with you. I'm also going to try and keep some resources. Oh. I'm also going to try and keep some resources free in order to get the... aircraft. I feel like that might be useful. I don't know how useful, but it would be cool to try. Okay. So far, so good. Nothing terrible happening. These anti-aircraft, these aircraft units are gonna be a challenge to deal with. Yeah, the fact that they attack the wall is an absolute godsend. It's really, really good for us. So we do lose a couple of units. It's fine. Yeah, it's totally... That was actually one of the best case scenarios that I think we could have possibly hoped for. I mean, this area does look absolutely barren now. 515, that's okay, it's good. But yeah, we actually do decrease the amount of ammo that we get. So, maybe need to... Oh, I don't want to build these. I do not want to build these. I don't need more population. Lab, thank you. Take that. Take that. Build more. I don't care about barracks, and it's so darn expensive. It's a level 3 barracks. I'll build it, but only because I want to get more stuff here. Right, ammo. Yep. More ammo if it's all possible. No, unfortunately not. Right, wall situation. Yep, wall situation needs to get rectified immediately. And we're going to do some nice, I guess, bait walls. We're going to place mines here, here, and here. And then we're going to spam loads of soldiers down in this central vicinity, because that's the only area that it really matters. Move you forward a little bit, move you forward a little bit. Is this going to make any difference at all? Probably not. But let's maybe move the level 3. Move the level 3 dudes that we've got on the back line up a little bit. Okay, that'll combine into 2 level 4s. That's pretty darn sick. Let's get level 1s on the front line. Well, you become a level 2 now, but whatever. The point remains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 level 4s at the gap. That's not bad. Let's bring a few more level 2s up to the front line. You've been drafted, boys. There we go. And you go there. You go there. I mean, it does make sense to have... There we go. It does make sense to have the quality at the front, but not super at the front. We need to make sure that it's in a good place, but not in a compromising position. Okay. Ah, darn! I keep meaning to keep resources on hand. Boosters. I don't know how much. Oh, we can use them actively? I thought we just got them. Okay, well that's fine. Let's see if we can start using them then. So we get increased damage boost, increased attack speed. Hell yeah, actually. Increase attack speed. Let's do it. And damage boost. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. So we are just absolutely cleaving through the center of the map here. I didn't even realize they were active. Very, very cool. And it looks like they stay... It looks like it stays active for the entire time? Well, that is a great, great deal. We do lose about 5 troops. But that's fantastic. Oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You know what? I've actually done a massive big brain play here. Because I didn't know the boosters could be used actively. We've now stumbled into a situation where I have loads of boosters in the late game that I'm going to use to spend. House. I don't even want to build this house, but I'm going to just to get it out of the way so that I can maybe get some more resources. Yep. Move. Do I want to move anything? Not really. I'll just reroll. It's fine. Another move. Great. Factory. I don't want to build the factory. It's fine. House. Yep, build there. It's fine. Move. Amazing. See, that's exactly why I didn't care for it. And then that in there. Good. Okay. That leaves me with a little bit of spare real estate, but it's fine. Walls. We are of course going to get a good full thing of walls. A few sacrificial walls up at the front here. If we can't afford to have a full operation underway, then we can at least defend with a false, or a bit of a false wall. Now, I'm also going to build a few more soldiers here. Where do I want to build them? Couple of key locations up at the front here. There we go. Sure. So that leaves me with enough resources to do, I hope, an airstrike or two. Yeah, I need 60, right? I need 60 in order to make it all work. So let's hope that 60 should be enough. Yeah, we've also got the booster abilities. I love it. I absolutely flippin' love it. Sick as heck. So, airstrikes I'm going to use on the... I should be using this every flippin' night, shouldn't I? In fact, probably like 2. Yeah. For the attack speed, there's pretty much no reason not to. Go. It's okay, it's okay. We're fine. We're getting a decent amount of boosters back anyway, so that's great. Let's do... How does this work? Okay, it's weird. It doesn't always sort of hit directly. Also, it doesn't look like my boosts do last the whole night. Doesn't particularly make a huge sort of strategic difference for us, but it is something that we need to consider. Okay, so boosts don't last the entire night. The aircraft bombing seemed okay, but it didn't seem amazing. So let's maybe not worry about that too much now. I want to know how many science points I get from the lab. The lab level 3. That would be kind of useful to know. Walls. Yep. Let's get more walls here. Good. What's the priority? Is it spamming down people? Oh. My food is not in a good place. That means that some soldiers are going to be hungry. Which means I think we need to overbuy on mines. Because I don't think all my soldiers will be active. I'm not sure what happens. I'm not sure what happens when the soldiers are hungry. But I have a funny feeling we're about to find out. All right, more walls. More walls. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Right. So, hunger. Military units lose strength due to insufficient food supplies. 20% damage reduction. Well, let's boost the fire rates of everyone here. And if I need to boost the damage, I will. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, there we go. Damage boost. Perfect. I don't know if it's going to completely make up for the fact that... defend here. Yep. I don't know if it's completely going to make up for the fact that we've got the negative penalty, but it will at least go some of the way. You know what? Another attack speed boost. Beautiful. Another damage boost. Another protection shield. Oh, it's a brutal evening for us. But we have our sort of core heroes in the middle that have defended. Oh, boy, that is rough. My next specialist, expedition speed, food consumption. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect timing. Okay, perfect timing. 50% rations stretch further. Yep, that's good. That's really good. We can now send somebody on an expedition. There is no point. I don't want to send anybody on an expedition, to be honest. There is absolutely... There's no good vibes at all associated with that move. Right. More factories, more... Move this out there. Fine, because then we can combine... Yeah, there we go. We can combine that into there. Not like it particularly matters. And then move that out there. Great. Level 2 barracks. Fine. I'll build it just so that I can try and get some more space here. And I need more stuff. More factories. Yep. And yep. More. Yes, please. House. Amazing. We got a level 4 house. We can now have up to 160 people. 160 people, 165 people actually, staying in this town, village, wherever we are. Another lab. Yep. Level 2 barracks. Don't want to place those two things. Reroll. Factory. Yep. And ammo. That is probably the most important building that I can get right now. Okay. We have 600 ammo. We have 600 ammo and not a lot of hope. Not a lot of hope. But we will try. We will try. So, is that enough? Is that enough wallage? It's enough wallage. That was all. That was it. That was it. That was all that we had to put down. Oh, it's going to go so horribly, isn't it? It's going to go horribly wrong. It's going to go horribly wrong. Right, place down the other house. We might as well. If we've got more stuff to place. This could be our last hurrah. I don't think we're going to lose tonight. I think there is a chance that we do. But I think it's unlikely. I think the enemy will still be able to... I think we'll still be able to deal with a significant amount of enemy damage. I think that's 7 fire rate bonuses. I certainly hope it is. We're going to be using it. We're going to be using a lot of these. Fire rate bonus. Yep. Fire rate bonus. Fantastic. Fire rate bonus over here as well. Good. Damage boost. Damage boost. Fire rate bonus. Protection shields. Protection shield. Yeah, wall is under attack. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Fire rate boost over here. Looks like we've taken a lot of damage there. Boost the defenses here. We are using quite literally everything that we've got in order to try and repel the enemy. Well, the defenses have held at least at either side of the wall. The fact that the entire group of soldiers have, have died, basically, is, I would say, less than ideal. Plus, there's a few stragglers that only my wall turrets can actually reach, which is a bit of a shame. And they take a lot of hits. Wow. That was sucky. 30 research points for 1,000 ammunition. Oh, that would be so good. But the research points are really valuable. Research points are really, really valuable because they give you so much stuff. I gotta take it, I gotta take it. 1,700 research points. That could be truly transformational. Truly transformational. I mean, we have lost a lot. We have lost a lot. Not to mention the fact that I did, basically use up my entire supply of, thingies. Boosters. Right. So if I can get a full wall, that will at least put us in a great place. Okay, I need rows. I need rows and rows of people. We don't need level 2s, we don't need level 3s, we just need loads and loads of people. So, I mean, that's a lot of level 3s in there, it's a lot of level 2s, it's not necessarily something that I'm going for, but whatever, place three additional walls over here. I think we might be on our last legs. I think our legs might be slowly but surely falling from under us. Yeah, my hopes and dreams are slim for this one. A lot of fast-moving enemies here. Thankfully, the walls are doing a great job of repelling the enemy. Another booster. That's great. Good time for it as well. Going to 3 times speeds. I am slightly more optimistic now. The fact that none of our walls have taken any terminal damage. There's no flyers here. There's no bloaters. What the heck? What's going on? What? We survived? I simply don't believe it. I actually simply do not believe it. Okay. Well, that changes a few things. First and foremost, I need more. Yep, there we go. Collect that. I need more, way more ammunition factories. Sure. Level 3. Slowly moving towards a level 3. That's okay. Yep. Ammo factory. Good. Give me more. Give me more. I'll take it. Barracks. I just don't care about barracks. You know what? Hit me with a reroll for this one. House. Ammo factory. Is there anywhere we can't? Oh, sure. Combine there. Barracks. Build that in there. Factory. Fine. We'll combine that. Ammo factory. Yes, that is really what I'm after. Good. More. Level 2 ammo factory. Yep. Place that there so it doesn't combine. House. I mean, I've got I had 1,000 resources at the start of this. So, good time to have all of these resources come to us. That in there. And in there. Move. Sure, whatever. Level 1 lab. Yep, we'll combine that there. I know it loses a little bit of research progress, but it's fine. Combine that like so. Factory. Yep, more factory. House. That can be another level 3. Don't particularly care. Barracks. That can be a level 2 barracks. So we don't really need the barracks, do we? I think the barracks are... The barracks are a nice little bonus. Right, what am I going to do with my 700 resources here? I kind of feel like the right answer is just to spam down some more troops. I'm 2 nights away. I can't spam down that many. I'm 2 nights away from having more food. I do have the soldier consumption amount. I think we'll be fine. You know what? Fine. Spam down a few more. Spam down a few more soldiers. There we go. Good. Let's get some walls. Let's get some mines. In fact, let's get lots of mines. Nice. And some walls. Just to be a little bit of cannon fodder. It's great. And a few more soldiers. How's that? It's good. It's good if my food consumption stuff works. If my food consumption reduction works, then we are in a great, great position. My confidence, though, is not super high. Again, because I think that we might be against some bloaters or we might be against some flyers. I don't love the prospect of that. That mine literally did nothing. Yeah. On some occasions, the same zombie is walking through, like, multiple different mines. So... Fire rate increase. Yeah, we're going to go for a fire rate increase. Damage increase. We're going to go for a damage increase. Let's just use them before we lose the walls. And if we lose them before we use the walls, then... Look, at the end of the day, it's a consumable. The worst case scenario, that's what we lose. We've not actually lost that many soldiers. I love the fact that the flyers are attacking my sacrificial walls. That is perfect. We might take a little bit of damage from the flyers over here. We're at 111 troops right now. That is an absolutely astounding defense. Wow, these troops are flippin' heroes. I cannot believe... I actually can't believe that that worked. I cannot believe that that worked. This rations guy is absolutely clutch. That is so good. I cannot... Like, the fact that we can basically put 50% more troops onto our field is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, I think we are coming close. Very, very close to the limit of space that we can slam down level 1 ammo barracks. After a little bit of a sort of temporary distraction, we are now back focused on building level 1 ammo barracks, or ammo production facilities. Let's move this over to here. Great. Very important move, that. Factories. Yep. We will build... build a couple. Build a couple. Yeah. Yeah. What else we got? Yep. Build level 2 there. Level 2 there. Consolidate into a level 3. Don't really care. Level 1. That's fine. That was probably a bad place to build it, because if we wanted to expand the housing estate, it's fine. But, I mean, we have space for 280 soldiers, and 280 soldiers is more than enough. Right, that's us used all of our resources. Let's turn our attention to what's going on over here. I'm going to do what I did last time. It's the cheap option that seems to be working. And I will quite comfortably slam down a few additional mines. It's looking very good. And then I think we just want to invest in... soldiers. Yep. If we get some levels up, then that's great. If we don't get levels up, I don't particularly care. As long as we have... This is looking quite good, to be honest. I mean, I've not really focused on combining. I've just sort of focused on filling the gaps. But I mean... Ooh, there we go. Level 4 there. I mean, I presume that we can go up to a level 5 if we want to. I mean, we must have, like... some level. I mean, there's 2 level 4s right there, for example. But I think I'm quite okay with this, like, organic, natural setup that we've got here. It's 1 day until we get more food. We should have plenty of food. We've got 175 in storage. 163 is what's required. Minus 50%. So, I presume that we're only going to need, like, 80 food in order to feed this entire army. I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, about 80. So, that's good. That's good. Okay. Proof is in the pudding. Maybe I'm being overconfident. I don't feel like I'm being overconfident. I feel like this is a decent place for us to be. I feel like if I had mortars or turrets or anything else, I'd probably be in a better position. I'm assuming that they're only available on like later maps. Let's do a little damage boost. Let's do a little fire speed boost. Fine. We've got 163 troops. That's what we start with, remember? We do lose a little bit of wall. Few bloaters here. Let's do protection. Let's do increased fire rate over here as well. Definitely good to try and take out the enemies that are trying to sneak around. Pick up some extra resources on the way. Start at 163. Take some damage in the center of our defensive operation. But we only lose about 30 troops there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 7 research points. We get 7 research points from a level 3. A level 3 research facility gives us 7 research points. A level 1 research facility gives us 5. That is unbalanced. That seems ridiculous. That seems absolutely ridiculous. Right, well, that's day 33. That's not bad. More. Sure. We'll start combining very few of these factories up at the back here. We'll combine to there. And into the corner there. Okay. What have we got? What do we got here? Can I place anywhere that won't get combined? No. No. Level 2 research lab. I guess I'll build it because I got the points. I'm really just after ammunition, to be honest. Ammunition, to a lesser degree, factories. Factories are good. I don't need barracks. I don't really need... Fine, whatever. Didn't mean to do that either. Yeah, don't love this. But it's okay. We'll place it down. Right, I got 830... I don't even want to build that. 830 resources to play around with. Let's build the walls to get back to where we were. Yep. Nice. A few sacrificial walls, as per usual. Also, that mine, I'm going to get you redeployed. Seems like this wall is never really used. Right. More walls. We will get more mines, but first, let's get everybody here. I think we lost some level 4 units, so that's going to be a bit of a bummer. Buy a few mines. Supplement the sort of defensive strategy in the middle. And that will have to be good enough. That will have to be good enough. I'm really not confident about this. But if we get lucky... If we get lucky and they decide not to throw any bloater units at us, then we might be alright. We got 2 boosters to use. And I will be using them, undoubtedly. Yep, there we go. Some good value explosions there. It's quite nice. Attack speed bonuses. Yep, I will deploy that. Damage boost. We'll deploy that. Damage boost. We'll deploy that. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. An initial early wave of bloaters that we have managed to mostly take care of. We do still have one more boost on our cards. A second one now. Third and fourth. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll take some damage from the flyers, but they're all attacking the walls, and the walls are, for the most part, structurally sound. That was great. Grid failure summons zombies with every flicker. Darkness descends. Shadows conceal the turned. Well, let me tell you, my operation, my defensive operation fights on. The struggle continues. Right, let's move this out of here. Yep. Let's move a... sure. Yeah, I don't love the fact that these labs are so darn useless. That feels very unsatisfying, I gotta be honest. Can we do anything here? Yeah, we can do that. That's good. Combine to a house. Save a little bit more space. Level 2 lab. I don't even want to put that there. I don't even want to put it there because it's going to reset the progress on that facility, which is not what I'm after. I will combine here. We quite simply do not have enough space. We do not have enough space. Refresh this. Build. Build. Perfect. And there must be somewhere here. Yeah, a couple of places here that we can put down a factory without leveling. Also, you're a move. Let's do that there. That's a level 3, and then if we move this here, it can be a level 4 house. Fine. Fine. Right. Walls. I mean, we're close to capacity here. I mean, I've said that before, but I really do feel like now we might be in trouble. Unless the trader comes along again and offers me a great deal, such as, you know, get rid of your research points and pick up some resources. That would be pretty darn sick. Don't know if that's going to happen. Right. Little bit of soldier spammage. Little bit of soldier spammage. Very good. It's our largest force that we've ever had. It's our largest high-level force as well, because it's pretty packed with level 2s, 3s, a couple of level 4s in there. Spotted them. Yeah, so that's good. That's really good. I think that's great for us. Lab, yeah, I will build the lab. I mean, I've got the resources spare. 300 points for level up. Why'd you always come at the moment where I don't have the points to spend, video game? That's unfair. I'm not going to bother building the barracks. It doesn't particularly matter. Day 34. Roll on day 34. Come on, you sucker. What have you got? What have you got? I'm ready for anything here. And I think we can do it. I've got loads of boosters. And I've got more boosters. Very nice. So, let's put that in there. Let's put this in here. Let's attack. We got some flyers coming through. I will deploy the... Oh, lordy, that was a... I'll deploy the defensive barrier there. Deploy another defensive barrier over here. Deploy fire speed boost there. Fire speed damage boost, whatever it's called. Yeah, a few of those sort of strategic defense domes. That's quite nice, actually. That's very, very nice. Well, again, I am shocked that we survived that. 920 ammunition. That's quite a lot. It's time to combine. I've got too much... I got too much space here. I got too much... Well, too much junk that is consuming. And I don't really need that many resource points. Yep. And... Where else? Sure, combine up there. It's not ideal, but it doesn't particularly matter. We'll just rock and roll with this. I don't even want to combine these at all. But I will to free up the space. Free up the space. Free up the space. And free up the space. Come on. I really just need ammo. I really, really need ammo. Level up. Video game, you always offer that to me after I'm done. After I'm done spending. Right. If this isn't our last round, we are close. I cannot keep buying walls. I really want to get these things. The rocket launcher, the turrets, but yeah, not available on the present level. That's such a shame. Right. Mines. You know what the issue was last time? We didn't have our sacrificial walls. There we go. That'll make a difference. So, soldiers, it's pretty much just in the central area that they need to be replaced. So, that's exactly what I will do. Nice. And that's basically it. Unfortunately, I didn't mean to leave myself just enough space in the bank spare to buy an airstrike, but alas, I did not. We are ever so slightly just overspent on the ammunition front. It's fine. We have 1 damage boost, 2nd booster now, 3rd booster now. It's great. Let's do damage boost here, damage boost here, fire speed attack over here. Yep, we will use it. We will absolutely use it. We are going down. Defend. Defend. As soon as we possibly can. Defend. Yep, there. And damage boost here. Yep, let's do it. Another one. Do I need to use it? I don't think I do. So, we lose about... what is that? 70 soldiers? 70 soldiers. That's quite a lot. Lab research is complete. Great, we got 6 research points. That is astoundingly low for how long it takes to complete. I will show you what research tokens mean in just a little bit. But for now, we're pressing on. We're pressing on. Okay, I'm not even messing around. I'm just getting what I need to get. We'll get the walls. Oh, do I not have enough for walls? Have I... Okay, maybe screwed the pooch a little bit on that one. I got 1 wall. I missed missed 1 wall. Ah. Okay. Well, not much we can do about that. Not much we can do about that. Hit me with a reroll. Ammo. Yeah. Fine, we're gonna have to start combining a little bit. Level 4 factories. That's nice. Level 1. If you give me a move video game, I will move this and we will do wonders. We'll move this into a big factory somewhere. Yep. That's probably bad, but it's okay. Fine, fine. And that up to there. Sure. I don't even want to build these things. I don't want to build them, but if I get a level up, it'll be worth it. Sure. Okay, you know what? I don't even care. Let's do it. Have at ye. Come at me, bro. It's fine. We got 1 booster. I have got 1 hole in the wall. Very frustrating. But if we don't die now, we're going to be left in such a state. We're going to be left in such a perilous state next time. Look at the thickness of this area here. It's not good enough. There we go. Defensive. Yeah, look at the... Yeah. It's not looking good. Defend. Defend over here. Nice. It's something at least. It's good. The defenses are holding. The wall is taking damage. It's not taking enough damage to kill me right now. And I need to see how long it's going to take my wall turrets to take the enemy out. I'm hoping that it's manageable. But it's literally only the wall turrets that can reach. Okay, they don't even manage. They don't even manage. They're still alive. Well, they die at the start of the day. Right, I think tonight is our last night. I will try to get my walls together into some state of repairedness. Oh my goodness. But the problem is, the more walls that we buy, the fewer monies I have for troops. Right. Not much money for troops at all. Wow, that is grim. I will take the food. I will not build anything else on account of the fact that I just know it's all ogre. It's all ogre this evening. Even if I do get a booster, even if I do deploy it correctly, which I will try. I mean, what, here, I guess? Fire rates. Whoops. Fire rates. There we go. Yeah, the wall immediately breached by a huge horde. Absolutely gargantuan horde. And they have so much HP now that, I mean, we can take out the bloaters. That's great, but it's the little minions that I'm worried about in the center there. And as predicted, I don't think the thingy would have the airstrikes would have made a difference. Hey ho. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was really quite good. So we got 70 research points. We get base 25, day 180. Didn't survive 180 days. Don't know how that works. Killed 277 zombies. Mission bonus of 50 for a total of 602. That is very, very nice. So let's claim those research points. Head back to the main menu. Check out what's going on over here. So we have unlocked Urban Forest. Now, in Drylands, we needed to survive 15 days. Here in Repair Aircraft, we need to repair the aircraft here apparently as well. We need to survive 30 days. Okay, suburbs increase challenge with denser zombies. We'll have a little look at it in just a second. But there is also a tech tree that we have access to. These are upgrades that we keep. And there's garrisons, so wall turret range, stuff like that. Wall turret fire rate, wall turret damage. Adds one turret to the right and left sides of the wall. That seems so darn good. I did get a few. I had a few research tokens from like doing the tutorial and stuff. But this is pretty handy as well. This is what I got. It's the crop grid expansion. Level 2 gives me an additional field, which is quite handy. I think the garrison turrets, I think that's absolutely overpowered. Unlocks the machine gun, absolutely should have done that. And the rocket launcher, yep, absolutely should have done that as well. Let's have a little look at the urban forest, even though I'm not gonna go super deep into it. The fact that we now have turrets on our wall, that is so darn sick. Thank you very much. That's great. It doesn't look vastly different from... Oh, it's a train. It said it was an aircraft, but I think it's the train that needs to be repaired. Unless there's a hidden aircraft somewhere. Yeah, look at that. We've got 6 turrets on the wall now. End the day? Bring it on. Bring it on. I want to see the enemies get absolutely slaughtered by my turrets. Easy, not even close. Love it. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna wrap that up right about there, ladies and gents. City Defense Z, pretty darn cool. I like it. It's a bit basic. It's a bit early, but you know, the roadmap looks kind of interesting. Check it out. Link down in the description if indeed you are interested. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.